This is TWiT.
This is one for you, Paris. You can gloat all you want. The Chicago Sun-Times printed
that's in my no
She put that in
Samsung
there.
section down below.
a reading list for the summer. Books you might want to read. Oh, I'm so excited about Isabel Allende's new book, Tidewater Dreams.
I think that one's real. But
Is it?
The Last Algorithm.
I know the Last
it's a
Algorithm
mix.
is not.
It's a mix of real and not. And by the way, this was not just the Sun-Times. This was Night Features from Hearst. So the
So they picked up a syndicated story.
Well,
Yes.
and so the thing I think is interesting about this 404 media piece is they track down the guy who wrote most of, what did you say the insert was, Jeff?
That was from Night Feature, King Features from Hearst.
This King Features insert. It was written by this guy, Marco Buscaglia.
Buscaglia, yeah.
Buscaglia. He said, I do use AI for background at times, but I always check the material first. This time I did not, and I can't believe I missed it because it's so obvious. No excuses. On me 100%, and I'm so embarrassed.
My editor had nothing to do with this. No one at the
Please
company
keep
had
hiring
anything to
me.
do with it.
I assume I'll be getting calls all day. I already am, he said. This is just idiotic of me. Really embarrassed. When I found it online,
good
it was
for him.
almost surreal to see.
Except
I mean, good for him.
fell on
Good for him, except
Bad for him.
I don't buy it. How did
Yeah.
it get through? Are you telling me that this?
That's why I blame King Features more. And they didn't. With the Washington Post, he talked to the Washington Post too. King Features won't respond to the Washington Post.
You tell me King Features said to this guy, hey, just write a thing. We won't look at it. We'll just send it out to everybody. No. Well, maybe.
Well, no, he
By the
did
way,
a
the Isabel Allende
64-page
book is made up. There is no.
that one's made up. There were some. There were
Tidewater by Isabel
That's right.
Allende, a
You're right.
multi-generational saga
I
set in
used
a coastal
ChatGPT.
town.
I'm sorry. No.
And The Last Algorithm by Andy Weir never happened. I think
would be funny if he
So-
now writes a book with that title.
Yeah, but
he must have been
did-
surprised to see it. I'll have to ask him. Wow. That's how lazy can you be? Because basically what Buscaglia is saying is,
well, what I
gave
think
it a prompt and I
probably
just took it.
is he said that he wrote most of the articles in the 64-page section. So I'm guessing it's probably just he got an assignment to turn around a bunch of stuff, probably for not much pay, and just cranked it out with the help of AI.
404 says the entire 64-page heat index is at the very least incredibly generic and contains the types of lists that AI is often used to generate. The Chicago Sun-Times has none of the stuff you usually have: local event calendars, suggestions about new restaurants. Buscaglia said he did it as part of a promotional special section that's not supposed to be targeted to any specific city and is inserted into newspapers all over the country.
It's advertorial crap.
Yeah. He said, I had no idea it would be in the Chicago Sun-Times.
I mean, there's a lot
And
of
there
blame to
were
go around
other-
here. Because like no editor.
It
caught
was
this.
supposed to be generic and national.
Not a single person
I didn't
caught
know. We never get a list of where things ran. It's not my fault, man.
Can you do me a favor? Since I don't have 404, is a guy named Matt Sebold mentioned in the story? Seybold?
No.
No. Okay, never mind.
Why
It's
would Matt
interesting.
be
It
mentioned?
turns out there's other errors in it as well. For example, in this like section called the heat index, in an article called "Hanging Out: Inside America's Growing Hammock Culture," the guy quotes Dr. Jennifer Campos, a professor of leisure studies at the University of Colorado, in her 2023 research paper published in the Journal of Contemporary Ethnography. But a search for Campos in that journal does not return any results. Well, it's not exactly clear why the AI said this. The only mention of Jennifer Campos on the University of Colorado's website is about the graduation of a student named Jennifer Campos who works in advertising.
They never learn. What strikes me about this too is the last thing the world needs is more damn content. We got tons of content.
Yeah,
The
we don't
idea
need
that you're
bad
going to use this to
content.
make more and more content is just offensive.
Yeah. It's funny, even though Allende's Tidewater Dreams does not exist, 404 points out that Google's AI snippets say that it does,
Oh no.
and attributes this to a list of Allende's books from the Jefferson County Library, which does not list this book anywhere. So it's AI all the way down. Anyway, yeah, don't first of all, we once again, we're quoting 404, Jason Keebler and the gang.
Yep.
Great job. Highly recommend it. Second of all, check your output, kids. Hey, it's Leo Laporte. I hope you've enjoyed this little clip from our programming at TWiT.tv. For more, visit our website, TWiT.tv, or subscribe in your favorite podcast client. There's also a link somewhere down there.